Welcome back to another episode of Soko Outdoors. And finally, we've got you guys some duck hunting content today. Um, I do have a video I've taken before this of Josh picking up some ducks. I'm just now getting to the intro. We have 6 blue-winged teal so far. We had a flock come in and land like right at shooting light. Like I think the time click shooting light on my phone, and I watched them land over yonder a ways. I'll show you the decoys in a few minutes. It's still duck o'clock, but it's just me and Mr. Josh today. Every shot we've taken, we've hit this morning, so they can't complain about that. We did have a flock of big ducks fly over our heads. Couldn't get them to turn. It happens. I do have a crazy story about yesterday to tell you though here in a little bit. Once the sun gets up and they stop flying so much. But yeah, we're six deep already, with a couple with I think 3 dozen decoys out and 3 spinners. And yeah, we'll get back to you in a little bit. Well, we said we'd try to get you guys some footage, and we've got 2 here, 1 there, all blue wings. And right now he's out picking up 3 that we just shot that just came and landed in the hole. I was calling it another one I saw way off this way, and next thing you know, there he is grabbing it. Well, we just had a single come in. Hen hooded merganser. I have a drake in the freezer right now. I'm meaning to take the taxidermist. That's a really, really nice hen hooded. She's beautiful, and she's not tore up at all. She's going to the taxidermist with that drake, 100%. Well, I really didn't have much of a chance to get any more footage today. We didn't have any more ducks come in after that merganser. Oh, actually, I don't think I even showed the merganser getting picked up. We did have a merganser fly in and land, and we both shot it before either of us thought to get a camera out. But we ended up with 7 today. So, real quick, got 6 teal and a hen-hooded merganser. I've actually got a drake-hooded merganser in my freezer from the last week of last season. Back January this year. I'm going to put her in the freezer with him, and I'm going to go to my taxidermist in a couple of weeks. I'm going to drop him off and have him do a multi-mount. But for you guys' sake, and for the sake of the fact that I don't have enough footage to make a full video right now, Josh and I will be coming back here this upcoming Wednesday, so 2 days from now, and I'll pick up and continue the video there. We'll give you guys as much footage as we can with that. I will show you our decoy spread. So we just counted up. We're 2 short if you don't include our three spinner wing decoys. We are at the moment 2 short of 3 dozen decoys. We've got a dozen divers. We've got 13 mallards. We've got 6 widgeon and 4 teal. And then the 3 spinning wing decoys. We've got 2 teal and a drake mallard. So yeah, like I said, we'll be getting back to you guys Wednesday morning, probably after we get the decoy set up. We'll get our intro in before the shooting light, and then I'm going to try to get some actual footage for you guys of shooting. I think our buddy Will is going to show up with us, so it'll be a 3-man. We just had 2-man today. 7 ducks every day for the last 3 days though. So, and today it was done with 2 instead of 4 or 5 compared to the last 2 days having 4 to 5 people. So yeah, we'll see you in a couple days. So, what we're waiting on Wednesday to get here, it's the afternoon of the rest of the video that you've seen earlier. I'm going to show you guys how to prepare a duck for the taxidermist if you're not taking it directly to the taxidermist. If you're taking it directly to him, throw them in a quart Ziploc or a gallon Ziploc bag. Put a quart Ziploc bag with about half full ice inside of the gallon Ziploc bag, and then you're good to go. Just take them and then you just take them to your taxidermist. If you're doing it like that day or maybe the next day, you can just stick it in the fridge. I would recommend the freezer. However, if you're going to do what I'm going to do and wait a couple of weeks until my taxidermist has an opening for me to get in, Then what you're going to do, if it's a duck like a merganser that's got the mullet like that, what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to lay those feathers on the top down as well as you can. You're going to get, if you guys use a half sheet paper towel, you get one full half sheet or tear a paper towel in half. If you just use normal paper towels, you're going to fold it up twice. Cold water. Get that towel wet and wring it out really good. Make sure it's fairly dried out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open that back up. You're going to take the duck's beak. You're going to put the towel tightly around the duck's head, taking good care to make sure you wrap the beak very tightly. That way, the skin right where the skin meets the beak, that way that skin is still good. That damp paper towel, when it freezes, is going to keep the moisture into the beak. So it's going to look something like this. And then for the feet, you want to do the same. You want to pull the feet out straight to where you can get to them, and you want to wrap below where the skin with feathers on it is. So the whole foot, all of the bare skin of the foot, and just the first little bit of feathers is wrapped by that damp paper towel. What you're going to do is get your paper towel damp once again. And if the feet, say if it's a goose, I would use a full-size towel on the head and then a half a towel on the feet. But for ducks, as you can tell, 1/4 of a towel or half of a half sheet towel works plenty enough. You just wrap him up just like that on both sides. And I'll show you guys the finished product in here in just a second. I'm going to get this other foot wrapped. So those of you who are watching, especially my Alabama waterfowlers guys, who I'll be able to talk to on our Facebook page, give me some hunt ideas, like some challenges for me and Josh to do, or maybe a kind of hunt you want to see, like a bird specific or a certain type of water you want us to hunt, something like that. Once you have the feet wrapped up, you're going to fold them back up tight to the body. You're going to lay the wings down. And then usually by this time, your duck's going to have a little bit of rigor mortis. So whichever way the head is leaning, so for this one, it's leaning kind of leftwards, you're going to open that wing, take the head, gently fold it to where the top of the head is facing upwards, and then fold the wing over it. You're going to take a 1 gallon Ziploc bag, get that bird in there, make sure its tail feathers are all straight. Most birds, you're going to have to go crossways in the bag. Make sure you get as much of the air in that bag as you can out. I even sometimes roll it towards the zipper. That way, you end up with a duck, not quite air sealed, but it's airtight in a bag. That will go in your freezer, and I have seen and heard of these keeping up to 2 years. I would recommend getting it within 6 months at the most, but 2 years will work. All right, welcome to part 2 of this episode. It is Thursday of the same week. We have 3.5 dozen decoys out. It's about half an hour before shooting light, and I'm actually going to try to film some kills for you guys today. I'm hoping that one of us can limit a little kind of early. That way the other can shoot and the other person can film. The person who limits can film and the other one can shoot the rest of their limit. But it's just the two of us this morning. We do have some cool hunts coming up this weekend. Probably going to try some kind of challenge. Hopefully. We'll see. We did get a cold front, so it should be pretty ducky today. We'll see you guys when we get to shooting light and get some action going on. Peace out. So we've got 10 or so teal strung along right in front of us. We've got a dozen divers right back here. All through here, you can see some of them right there. And straight across, it's hard to see right now. I'll show you later, but there's a spinner right over here. And there's a couple floaters, and there's a few floaters strung out this way on the other side. Normally they come in from this direction here, or they come off the river from this way. So we will, it's about 5-10 minutes after shooting light. We haven't seen anything yet, but we will get back to you as soon as we do. Our ducks fly. They didn't land, but they were coming over, and Josh just nailed a stud, ginormous wood duck or drake. And then I doubled on teal as he was going to get his wood duck. They came and landed in the hole right there, and I just shot them both. I shot the first one, the second one picked up off the water just a little bit, and I dusted it. But there's feathers on the water out there. They're all coming from that way. The geese just picked up about 5 minutes ago. Josh, did you get your mounter? Tell them how you feel.
Fucking first woody, it's going on the wall.
Fucking first woody. Come on, you gotta get started. Well, it's been about 20 minutes since we last saw you guys. We had a couple flocks circle over our heads a couple times, but they were over 100 yards above our heads. Nowhere near shootable range. I had one of them circle back, but they actually gained elevation when they did that and then kept going. It's a breezy morning. We've got 4 ducks in the blind already. Let's try to get some more. Let's try to get at least one on film today. Well, I think it's about time to wrap this video up. It's getting on 4 o'clock right now. Hold on, give me just a second, I'll tell you. It's 4:25 right now. I sat all day while Josh went to work. I nodded off and had a woody land in the decoys, and I woke up to it doing the woody squeal flying off. Got a feeling it was the other one that was with that big drake Josh shot this morning. So other than that, I saw a few flocks flying high. I saw a couple flocks of geese that were never close enough to shoot at, and I didn't have a goose call with me, so. But the birds in this place, the geese here, they know the drill. They know where to fly so they don't get shot at. But I'm walking down the bank of the Arkansas River right now. Just enjoying life. Just had a couple teal fly by me at about 200 miles an hour. I missed. So Josh is working on, he's back. He's been back for about 45 minutes. Yeah, he's been back about 45 minutes. And haven't seen anything other than those teal. I'm down here. I was actually down here looking for a duck I water spotted earlier. Had a big flock standing on this gravel bar. Got within 30 yards. I dumped all 3 shots I had in the gun at him. Somehow at 30 yards I only crippled one, and we never found him. Like, we found him as we got down on the gravel bar. He flew back across the river and went up, and the one shot I had at him I missed. But yeah, it's been a pretty solid day. I'm really hoping that these next few hunts I can get you guys some more quality videos, because I know some of this stuff is not the greatest, but we're just starting out. We're still learning things. And yeah, make sure y'all go check out Alabama Waterfowlers Facebook group. Make sure, if you guys are my Alabama Waterfowlers guys, you come over here to YouTube and click the little bell on our channel so that you get notifications when we post videos. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you'd subscribe. I thank y'all very much. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace out.